Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the time that I almost died. So I know I've talked over the last week a little bit about my stuff. Why is my ping so bad? Anyways, I've talked a lot over the last week about how I almost got paralyzed, how I almost had to pull a gun on somebody, just, you know, a bunch of crazy stuff. So I mean, of course I had to die somewhere in the middle of it. I'm obviously joking, by the way. But I mean, who hasn't come close to dying? But anyways, I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got really close to really, bro, really, bro, really. You just had to do that, you know. All right, but anyways, to start the story off per se. He just fell. Alright, that's good to go. Alright, but basically, to start this story off, I went to Panama City. This was back in, like, June of 2021, by the way. We went down there, for my birthday. Okay, I'm about to die. Okay, there we go. Holy crap, we got this. But anyways, I went down to Panama City with a friend of mine. Actually, y'all don't know him. His name is Dragon Tamer SD in my community, or Coda as we call him in real life. But basically, I went down there with him to go, you know, celebrate my birthday, whatever, asked him to go, yada yada. Get down there, and on my birthday, so the entire summer, pretty much, Panama City is under a high riptide current warning because, well, the ocean it's kind of like an earthquake in the ocean, and the riptides are crazy in the summer. I've been there before, so yeah, they get pretty crazy. And every day there was a red flag or even a double red flag. So a red flag means you need to get out of the water, and a double red flag means you freaking idiot, get out of that water before I come and kill you myself. So anyways, the week that we were down there, like 15 people drowned already. So it really set the stage for what was about to happen to me. Obviously, I died, you know, because I'm totally not alive making this video. Anyways, I'm playing in the ocean with my friend. We're just riding the waves, having a good time, and then I like forget that I'm in Panama City with a high riptide current, and I'm used to at Myrtle Beach. This is only like my second time when I went down to Panama at that trip in June. So I forgot that I wasn't at my, you know, normal beach, and was at a beach that had a lot more severe risks with, you know, going back further in the ocean, because I'm used to getting out several hundred yards at Myrtle, but at Panama you can only go out maybe 40, 50 yards max before you have to come back in because the currents are too strong. So I start hopping backwards, and my friend's like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, and I couldn't see it. And then eventually I'm like, okay, I want to come back in now. I've had my fun. And I can't. And I'm panicking at that point, because I'm like, I can't control my own body. And the worst feeling in the world is when you're not in control of your body. That's got to be up there on some of the worst feelings in the world you can have, because when you're not in control of your body, you immediately start panicking, because you're like, why can't I go back in? I want to go back in. Help me. Help me. So at this point, I'm panicking because I'm getting pushed under the waves at this point. The waves are coming up over my head. Like, I wasn't that tall back then. I was only like 5'3" when this happened. But basically, the waves start coming up over my head, and I'm getting underwater. And my friend sees what's going on, and he's like trying to swim out and save me. But the problem is, I know this now, so if I go back and have the same thing happen, which it won't, because I'm too smart to do what I did again. When the waves are on you and you have a rip current underneath you, it's best to swim with the waves instead of trying to fight the waves. And what I was doing is trying to fight the waves. But my friend was trying to get me not to fight the waves. But obviously, you know, I didn't listen because I was panicking, and in my mind, I was trying to get to land. So my friend's trying to drag me back to shore. And, hello, Blue, you just ran away. He's like, nah, frick you, I ain't fighting. But basically, he's trying to drag me back to shore. I'm panicking my balls off at this point. I'm scared, like, am I gonna die today? Like, is this the day I die? Like, I'm panicking because, you know, I've never had this happen before. It's just a new thing to me. So, at this point, I'm trying to, like, fight it. And then there's these guys that are out there. They're just chilling in the ocean. Then they see me and my friend struggling to get back. So they come out, and they literally, like, help us away. Because you know, we're struggling. And what I actually found out later is that me and my friend were so close to the sandbar. We were within mere feet of the sandbar. For those of you that don't know what the sandbar is at a beach, it's basically where the ocean drops off. So there's like about an area where it's like a good 3 feet deep, maybe 2.5 feet, and you can get in and have fun. But then there's that sandbar, and that's where, like in a pool, it starts to get like really deep. Okay, Jesus. Wait, what the? Where did he hit me with? I'm so confused. But anyways, basically, like in a pool, there's a sandbar in the ocean that starts to get really deep. And this is not just your average, like, 10, 12 foot in a pool or 8 foot, whatever. This is hundreds and potentially thousands of feet deep. So, we got really, really lucky. Like, we should have won the lottery lucky. But how I almost died, basically, is I could have drowned really easily since those waves are coming up over my head. It's just lucky that my friend knew what to do and just hopped right into action instead of, you know, not deciding to, like, wuss out, which, I mean, my friend wouldn't wuss out and I wouldn't wuss out either, but it's just, I'm glad he knew what to do and was able to pull us both out instead of, you know, me dying an unfortunate death and not getting to tell stories like this. So yeah, it puts things into perspective, but yeah, anyways, so that's pretty much the time I got as close to dying, and dude, literally, I mean, I don't blame him for what he did afterwards. I was being a bit of a prick afterwards and saying like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, and then he kind of tore me a new one and was like, dude, you literally almost just died, and you're over here not even thankful that I saved you or whatever. I was thankfully saved me, but I was just like thinking it was not that big of a deal. Or whatever, but it's just, I don't know why I was thinking the way I was. Also, I just saw that. Come on. What's up? What's up? Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm such an idiot. Alright, so hold on here. But basically, he kind of tore me a new one. And, yeah, that's where that saga kind of ends there. So, yep, that's pretty much how I almost died. I know it's kind of anticlimactic or whatever, but, you know, death stories are always interesting to me as, like, people will get themselves in a situation that's very, like, crazy or whatever. And then just, like, you know, pull themselves out of it and be alright. But I'm just glad that my friend was there to save me. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Put W in the comments for Coda because he's a good man. And yeah, hopefully that's it. See ya.